Hello there, friends and followers. This is Q8Pilot, and today I want to introduce you to something brand new. Today, we are not going to be actually doing any flying or any flight plans, but I want to introduce you to a brand new concept, zero side slip flight training. Let's take off, and I'll tell you a little more about side slip flight training. Zero side slip flight training is a brand new concept that introduces remote flight instructions both for flight simmers and real-world pilots. Captain Mike, a real-world CFI, has introduced this concept of remote flight instruction to allow easy access to flight training. What we're going to do essentially in this video is I'm going to introduce you to Captain Mike's website. We're going to take a look at some of the modules that he offers both for the flight sim enthusiasts as well as real-world pilots. Before we begin taking a look at Captain Mike's website, let me show you a short clip where Captain Mike is instructing one of his students so that you can get an appreciation for his instruction style.
And now what we should see on the RPM is that we have a drop of RPM. And how much drop do we have? Well, here, I don't know, it's maybe like 50 RPM or so, right? And what this 125.50 is saying, you can have a maximum drop of 125 RPM when you go off, from both to a single magneto. So that checks. And then the 50 means the maximum difference between the left and right sides. It should be no more than 50 RPM. Put the nose right back to that dot. Maybe we want it to slow down a little bit faster, so why don't you pull the power back just a little bit more. Be ready to pull the nose back up because you can see it dropping there. We see the vertical speed is dropping, so keep that on 0. All those factors that we've gone through before with just kind of the basics for intercepting a radial, those all still apply. So intercept that yellow line there, the inbound course. So for a teardrop entry, what we do is, step 1, we cross the holding fix.
Welcome to Zero Side Slip Flight Training, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here in the headline, Remote Flight Sim Coaching by a Real-World CFI. Now, if we click here to learn more about what Captain Mike offers, as you can see, he offers training for both a flight sim enthusiast through a flight simulator, or if you're a real-world pilot, then he's got some modules for you as well. Simply by clicking on I'm a real-world pilot, he's got several training modules that you will benefit from, and essentially you can save over $1,000 in training by seeking his help. Also, if you're a flight sim enthusiast, there are modules for you, and you can actually click here and take a look at the modules that he offers for flight simulation. As you can see here, Sim PPL, so a simulator private pilot, and these are all the modules that are offered. For training for real-world private pilot students is also available through Captain Mike's website, and you can actually go to the shop here and you can shop for the different modules that are available here that you can purchase. So these modules are pre-made modules that you can just add to cart and you can download them. But if you want a one-on-one session with Captain Mike, then you can definitely do that. You can go for the consultation. Also on his website, you'll see that there are some free YouTube videos that you can learn from. FS 2020 flight lessons are also available through Captain Mike's website. And if you ever need to get in touch, then you can contact Captain Mike directly. And we can, for example, go to right there. So this is pricing. Free consultation is always free of charge. It ensures a good instructor-student match. Discuss your training goals with the captain and verify your sim setup. So this is always offered free of charge, which is always nice because you can get a feel for whether it's going to work for you or not, and get a free consultation. A remote instruction session per hour, $40. I think that's a fair price. And the captain will teach you some of the basics. Of course, you can, as you can see here, it says it's completely customizable. So we can work in parallel with any real-world syllabus, private pilot instrument rating, commercial pilot, or cover specific topics. So you can actually customize the session with your captain. Small group sessions is also offered, per 90 minutes, 25 per session. Ride along on Zoom as Mike flies his simulator. Maximum 4 participants, allowing you the chance to ask questions and participate in the flight. Various topics suited for a range of skills and interests. So definitely, I highly recommend that you visit Captain Mike's website for more information. The link to Zero Side Slip will be provided in the description section, but the site is zerosideslip.com. I highly recommend that you go, and there is a wealth of information. There are also some articles here that you can learn from. Very, very informative, very instructional. So I highly recommend that you give Captain Mike a visit here at his website. Well, folks, this is pretty much what I wanted to share with you in this video. I hope that you have found it useful and informative. Again, the link to Zero Side Slip flight training is available in the description section of the video. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.